In October 2012, Mehdi Hashi, a British Somali, had his UK citizenship removed by the Home Secretary because he refused to spy on his own Muslim community. Mehdi was threatened and intimidated by British intelligence agents and later fled the country. Although his whereabouts are unknown, he is believed to be imprisoned in a secret detention site. Mehdi is not the only person to be harassed by MI5 agents. For several years now, the British security services have adopted a strategy full of blackmail and intimidation against members of the British Muslim community, all in the name of protecting national security. On Friday, a public meeting took place aimed at exposing the problem of MI5 practices towards Muslims. The event was sponsored by a wide range of campaign groups and bodies. Speakers at the meeting believe the British state is using these tactics to counter any criticism of their policies.
It's really just the latest in a series of attempts to criminalise particularly the Muslim community, but others as well, and to isolate those communities, and I think in doing so, to try and ensure that their voices are delegitimised, so that when we speak out against the acts of the British state, against the immoral and illegal acts, be that here or be that abroad, the state is trying to delegitimise our voices.
One of the main aims of the meeting was to demand the government to be held accountable for carrying out crimes against the freedoms and rights of individuals. Organisers of the event also encouraged Muslims to speak out against MI5 blackmail and to refuse cooperation.
The fear that if you don't comply with what's being asked, that they could report you as a terrorist and have your house raided. So therefore the implications are huge. And this is why, one of the reasons why people are very, very afraid to come forward and speak about this. Nevertheless, it's important, as we've seen at the meeting here today, and through organisations like Caged Prisoners and other organisations who seek to empower the communities to stand up and fight for their rights.
There have been hundreds of cases of MI5 blackmail, with many more still unreported. Many refugees from Kurdish, Sri Lankan and Somali communities have faced this blackmail. Individuals are threatened with deportation and torture if they fail to cooperate. If they do cooperate, they could be granted asylum as a reward for becoming informers. Muslims in the UK have been living under intense scrutiny and surveillance over the past 10 years, and the saga of MI5 blackmail has created more mistrust between Muslims and the British government. Campaigners say the UK authorities should stop treating all Muslims as suspects and instead listen to their concerns in order to create a more cohesive society. Hassan Al-Khatib, Press TV, London.